Even though we've already slept in the same bed as her?
Yeah. But there are a few people here that we can look for.
So every place now has the same music.
Yep.
Well, the world is at peace. That randomly spawned in the middle of the street.
Yep. Let's see, was Frank in here? No.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't he in the arcade?
He was, but he's taken up a new job.
Oh.
And I'm having trouble remembering exactly what he did. But we can go talk to the mayor.
Oh, yeah, that fellow.
Uh-huh.
So very useful.
And I probably will forget a few of the... Yeah, same. You haven't changed. I probably will forget a few of the people that have changed. I will try to hit the major ones.
Thank you so much for all of your help. Oh, well, great. Oh, Ness! I saw a picture in the international newspaper of someone who looks like you. But there's no way it was you. Maybe you'd like to study my city management techniques so you can become mayor someday? Wahaha! Since I returned peace to the town of Vonette, I was re-elected mayor. Are you here to celebrate? No!
Notice that the choice is in capital letters.
Yes. Don't be so shy. A child shouldn't be so self-conscious. Yeah, well, mayor shouldn't be so self-presumptuous.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really stop it in reality either.
Nope. We should be out long enough that her text will pop up and tell us, shouldn't I be getting home?
Yeah, well, especially if you get yourself stuck in the bushes.
Yeah, I think he's in here.
Yeah, he got himself a job. Hello, sir. How may I help you? Aren't you Ness? After our battle, I became serious and have been working very hard. I've been doing some training for well, a little bit of pro wrestling. It's the ring for me, baby. So you made it back alive. You must have many stories to tell. Let's get together for a drink when you have a chance so I can hear... He's like 10. Oh.
Frank is also still underage.
Oh. I thought he was older.
Nope. He's just drawn that way, I think.
I guess. Let's get a drink together. He's 10. I love that my objection was actually...
Yeah. It's another case of, you say that, but...
Oh, hint, huh? Well, I want to thank you for all the times that you used the hint shop. It's been a while since I first saw you. This is my final day in business. No kidding! Well, so long, kid. No, Master Ness. See you again if fate allows it. Yeah, no, go fuck yourself.
Well, he was actually a helpful guy. We just never needed his help.
I can't say he was terribly helpful. Not during our playthrough.
Nope.
It would be so funny if Dad were to call in the middle of this. It has been a while after all.
He can.
He can.
He can.
Oh, well, very important business saving the world. What about the Minches?
Yeah, we're gonna check on them first. Notice that ain't Mr. Minch.
No, that's not. Salutations, you're the boy living next door. I heard that your family is in debt. Miss Minch told me about it. Ms.? Well, live and learn. You just have to keep plugging away. Uh-huh. Hey, murderer. As usual, you're wearing your grubbies. So, what do you want? My son isn't home now. He's walking around, so... Well, what about your other son? My husband is also gone. Oh, yes, this is Mr. Prettyman. He always has great advice. He's a real gentleman, he is. You'll be happy that you met him. Gee, I wonder what's going on here. Mr. Prettyman, huh? Oh, hey, Pokey. Or not Pokey, Picky. I haven't seen you in a while. You look cool. I'm nowhere near as cool as you. I'm just average cool.
So we still
so
like
bad.
Picky.
But I noticed that she's not mentioning anything about Pokey.
That he's just walking around somewhere.
Oh. So she just didn't mention anything about Picky.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sucks even worse.
Yeah.
The decent kid doesn't even get recognized. I really should go home. I shouldn't just be wandering around here and there. Don't you think so? Alright, let's go back to Polestar Preschool in Tucson. You remember where it is, right? Yes. Let's go. Okay.
But first...
Wow, you've become such a strong young man. I'd like to hear all of your stories, but I don't want to annoy you as soon as you walk through the door. I want to have a chance to get to know your little girlfriend. It's good to meet you, Paula. After all your chats with people you met on your adventure are finally over, please come back here. The photo man brought an album by.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to look at it with you.
Toby knows we saved the world.
That's good. I don't want to get to that point. Goody! My brother is back! You've got a lot of catching up to do with your schoolwork, York. If you have any problems with your assignments, I'll help you. Don't get freaked out. Did Escargo Express, my old company, help? Oh, so you left them? I've saved some money, so we'll do the lunch thing sometime.
Funny enough, so have we.
Yeah. You also got a new girlfriend? Your adventure must have been pretty good. Do you need help with anything other than your schoolwork?
No.
No.
We don't need access to the vault.
Well, this seems an appropriate time to get Paula home.
Yeah. I just wanted to get the little extra dialogue you get if you bring her to the house.
Right. So you didn't end up using any of the bags of Dragonite?
Nope. No, I did not.
That's a typical RPG problem. You saved your best stuff for the very last thing, and then you never end up using it.
Yep.
Again, better to have it. Oh,
yeah.
You're gonna need the town.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the town map once I take her home.
So now we have this super enlightened youth. Like, one with the universe type youth. And he's just going to resume a normal life.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably. Alright, well. Best to get her home before they start complaining about it again.
Oh, yeah. See if Everdred's home.
Nope.
Nope, he's gone.
I will laugh if Nessa's dad calls in the middle of this. Just as much as I would probably have laughed if that first Starman had dropped that King of, or Sword of Kings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ness, thank you for escorting me home. There was something I wanted to tell you, but I've forgotten it. Probably because you took fucking forever to walk me home. I'm sure I'll remember it by the time I see you again. Well, I guess this is it. Goodbye. So long. See ya. Bye. I guess she's a little reluctant to leave him.
A little bit, but we probably should talk to her mom and dad at least.
Yeah. You've lost some weight since I saw you last, Ness. Paula must have had quite an adventure. I'm glad you live so close to us. Why don't you drop by more often? I'm working at making better bee pie. Well, that's good. You're a very strong young man. My opinion of you has changed. Perhaps you should continue dating. They weren't dating! They were saving the world. I had a slave! Just treat her right. Come by and visit anytime.
Yep.
You can even sleep on the living room couch instead of the one in the den. Okay, can my slave stay here too?
Oh, we don't need the slave anymore.
Sure we do.
We'll see if she has anything to say now.
Ness, I guess it's time for you to go home. Everyone is probably worried about you. Maybe.
Just a little bit, you think?
Cat has decided to shift positions again. Because, once again, we are not paying sufficient attention to her. Okay. So, what about Orange Kid? Does he have anything to say?
Oh, he might.
I'd be curious to know how useless he realizes he is. Did you come here to get your investment money back? No? Can you wait a little longer? I promise I'll finish my brilliant invention. I rely on your support even though I am a super genius. Yeah.
And see, the thing is, if you hadn't donated to him, he would have one that was worth millions.
Huh. So basically by enabling him, you...
Killed his hopes and dreams, yeah.
Cool.
Which I have no problem with.
Yeah, I have no problem with that asshole not being able to get ahead.
So Fourside would probably be the next best place to go check up because, well, remember, Monotoli did turn out to be a pretty decent dude in the end. All the influence of the Manny Manny statue just kind of twisted him a little bit, and Pokey used him.
Yeah, well, and it is interesting that the reason why Pokey even got the idea in the first place to go back in time was because Gygas was trying to manipulate him. And in the end, Pokey actually ended up being the one manipulating Gygas. Oh, Ness! I'm Gildegard Monotoli. Don't you remember me? I returned this building to Mr. Enric Flavor.
Remember the person that was complaining that Monotoli stole it from him?
Yeah.
He gave it back.
Now I'm working as an elevator man. I'm very happy and it's good to be alive. I heard of your many successes. Wonderful. That is wonderful. All aboard. Just kidding. No comments on staring
No
at her
comments
hips.
on her hips.
That's nice. Why the music change?
Yeah, why not?
Is it going to resume the endgame music?
Maybe when
Yes.
we leave. Yep, there we go.
Yeah. And we have these people moonwalking. A lot has happened to me. I have to try and sort it all out. Thinking is tough for me. Well, you are a mook. I still have a lot of pent-up energy. But don't worry, I won't come after you unless you're kind of itching for a fight. Don't worry, I'll just clock you with my bat and probably kill you.
At this point, yeah, I could believe it.
Yeah. Well, here's a golden room that's completely useless.
Yep. Remember, that's where Pokey set up shop.
And then his dad also ran out, didn't he?
Well, his dad was in here. We never saw his dad after that.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I would say I hope he's doing okay, but I really don't give a fuck.
No.
Not about Mr. Minch. It kind of seems like he's got what was coming to him anyway, because it looks like his wife
There's
is
the
having an
comment
extramarital...
about the hips.
Uh-huh. Extramarital affair, it seems like.
Yep.
Don't stare at my hips! Lady, I just saw the end of the universe. Your hips are probably the last thing on my mind. Besides which, I'm dating Paula. That was a little forced. Alright, is there anyone else?
Yes. Oh, yes, there's at least one more person.
Oh, Venus?
Not necessarily. But, if you were really wondering about what happened to Aloysius Minch...
Oh. Whee! Nez. Pokey left me his own dad and just disappeared. If you see him, tell him that he should take better care of his father. Don't tell my wife and Onette that I've been spending my time here. Well, there are many things that I probably should not tell either one of you. Given that I saw Mr. Pretty Man hanging out in your house.
Yeah.
Do you think Venus would have anything to say, though? If we could even get in to see her.
I don't recall actually being able to get in there.
Huh.
I mean, it would be a nice change. I mean, it would be a nice touch, but...
Well, because she did help us. Okay, so we would need to buy tickets?
Yeah.
Okay. But you're... Oh. Well, you can probably drop something. I think you're gonna be okay without the healing item. Please have your tickets ready. Well, there you go. Oh, there's actually gonna be a show?
Well, Venus is still performing.
Yeah.
You have anything useful to say?
Okay, don't forget. Life is money. Yeah. Alright. You have nothing useful to say. So there's still a performance, or... Ah, you're a friend of the 105. Did you come to see Miss Venus? Come inside quickly. Huh. So we will get to say goodbye to her at least. Oh, you again. Look, I'm busy right now. I'll give you an autograph next time. Are you here to see my show? Yeah.
No, not really.
No?
Well, we can say yes.
Okay. Then you should give me a big hand. Okay. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Don't make me hurt so bad. These guys are all stone cold gone for you. Ow, you cute, sexy thing, you. Baby, sing to me only, baby Venus. Just sing and I can die happy, man, baby. I want to hold you tight, Venus, baby. Boo-hoo-hoo, Venus. Rah, rah.
Yeah, we had to get the whole bit from the crowd there.
Well, we may want to pause through this.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
I didn't realize that this was what was going to happen.
Yeah. And one show later, and another teleport following, we've decided to go to Winters.
Yay!
Because Tony, if no one else, is here.
Ness. My husband has been returning home late these days. He says he's busy, so that's nothing new.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a marriage is also important. Jeff doesn't call me. Oh no! Maybe he thinks I'm too annoying, but I don't think so. Ness, did you tell him not to call me? No, I know you wouldn't do that. If you see Jeff, please ask him to call Tony. Thanks. Jeff just called.
So, yeah, Jeff called Sebastian.
No.
But not Tony.
He's Dr. And as the two of them may be able to develop a new scientific theory. You've helped make a beautiful life for everyone. Oh, poor Tony.
Yeah, poor Tony.
He deserves so much better than that. You helped us tremendously.
Very much unrequited love there going on. So let's go check in on Pooh and see how his training's going in the 5 minutes since he left.
Yeah, he's probably a new master and a king at that. Well, straight in the door.
Mm-hmm.
Prince Pooh has returned, so everyone is extremely happy. Please stay and relax. Well, I mean, that was kind of the plan.
Yep.
Hey, buddy. You're here! We have little, but stay and rest for a while. Oh, you can do it now, but I'm impressed. You did so well for one who hasn't had much training. Thank you, slave. As I thought, the prophecy foretold of our only chance for success. Please enjoy the life ahead of you as a regular boy. Yeah, totally regular, not someone who's absorbed the sanctuary points of this world.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. No one could fight the evil entity except you, where you're proud, we are happy, blah, blah, blah. Just imagine Ness saying that. Yeah, we're proud, we're happy, blah, blah, blah. Give me the good shit.
Okay, we need one more inventory slot there.
Would there be anyone else around here?
Around here, not really.
Okay.
I mean, you'll get random little bits, but it's more women just saying how happy they are Pooh is back home.
Yeah. Hi, cat.
And the cat is now trying to paw on my chest. Thank you for that, cat. Thanks so much. Yes, I know you're here. You almost fell. See what that gets you, cat?
You guys couldn't see her reaching out her paw and trying to give him a chest massage.
Now, most of the people in here say the same things that they have before.
Alright. I'm a woman.
See, Same, except for him.
The book Overcoming Shyness was very helpful to us. We've kept it for a long time, but I'll return it now. Thank you very much. Oh, well, thanks.
Give us the book back.
We're living in peace now, in a wide variety of lifestyles. Thank you very much. Oh, so we can actually return that to the library?
Yep.
Hey, cool. Resolution on that plot.
And one more place to visit before we go there.
Dinosaurs?
Yep. Although I don't think there are many dinosaurs left roaming the countryside.
Did you mean to go to the underworld?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because that's where the dinosaurs are.
Right. Oh, God. Well, okay.
It's just going to take us a little bit to get to the,
Tenda village?
to the village, yeah.
To the other tenders.
But notice we do not have, enemies roaming around.
Well, no, because we've ended the thing that was actually making them go evil, so... That even makes sense.
If I can remember how to get there from here.
That was short.
What, the little geyser?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we weren't even really near one. I thought it was to the left of these guys.
Yeah, so did I. I think we have to go up and around.
Hey, strange fellow. After an earthquake, yeah, so...
Yeah, these guys are the same. Cat just shot you a look.
I know! I tried to offer a pat, and she just gave me this look like, what do you think you are doing? You know, I jokingly call my cat a princess. Yay! How's it going? Thank you for coming all the way to this primitive country. You must be tired. No. I think we're okay. I don't understand what he's saying. So what does the rock have to say about all of this? Yeah. We made a cage. Yeah. He is just spewing out his, I don't need words anymore. I'll turn back into a simple rock. Great. Who are you talking to? Yeah?
He went back to Simple Rock.
He's a simple rock, alright. Tenda women up above ground are pretty, but the men seem kind of run down. Huh. It may be just my imagination, but I think I hear the sound of other Tenda talking up above. I wonder, have they overcome their shyness? Ooh.
That's ATM over there.
You guys helped the upper tribe and the lower tribe gain unity again. Soon we'll be one village again. Thank you. Yeah, sure, if you can make it past the dinosaurs. No.
What dinosaurs?
Well, right. That's what I mean.
So that's pretty much everything except for that library book.
Well, let's return the book then.
And do one thing. Let's actually stay at a hotel and get the morning paper.
Oh. Well, will they actually talk about saving the world? Good morning, here's your free copy of the morning newspaper. Here's today's headlines in the Onet Times. Onet Police Chief finishes Earthbound, asks, where is the sequel?
Yep.
Oddly enough, people asked that same question for many, many, many years.
And then we found out the sequel was only in Japan. And I think to this day it still remains only in Japan.
Although I think they did actually finally release Mother 1.
Yeah, they did release Mother 1 on the Virtual Console. and I don't like it as much as Earthbound for a few reasons. If we ever get into Let's Playing it, you will see why.
Huh. Hi, it's not necessary to return the map now. Come back in the year 2001. Alright, we'll travel back, oh my god, 15 years in the past. Finally, you come to return the book. Seems like you finished it. You're such a good boy. As a reward, I'll give you a kiss. He's 10!
Yep. She kissed him on the cheek, basically.
Okay. I can accept that. I raised my voice, and once again, Starry sent me a look. Like, I was just grooving here like a cat should, and you're yelling. So...
Actually, there is one more person we can talk to.
Who?
Liar.
Why? Well, I suppose he did kind of kick some things off with the Manny Manny statue.
Yes, he did. He unearthed the thing, and suddenly, the adventure begins.
If he hadn't done that, then Pokey wouldn't have been manipulated like he was. He wouldn't have had as much power with Monotoli, and he wouldn't have been able to go back in time to manipulate Gygus.
Yep.
So he did kind of cause all sorts of fucking problems.
Yep.
I hope you guys are enjoying this extra long episode of Let's Play Earthbound.
It is the finale.
It is.
And if I'm correct, we will be ending this on a Friday. I think.
You're being vain, Ness. Life is not that easy. You just saved the Earth from a crisis. Don't act so stuck up. Can I punch you? When I was younger, I too saved the Earth many times. I live a modest life. That's the way it should be. Don't you think a real hero is someone like... No. Ness, don't be such a snot. Well, you're a fucking asshole.
Yep.
You can go fuck yourself.
Right next to Pokey.
What I can do is I can sand your house into the ground and make sure that you have no way to actually make it back up to the surface.
I don't think that would take sands at this point. I think that would just take a strong breeze.
That is possible. So, Ness, take your bat to the house.
I mean, look at it. The walls may look a little sturdy, but, you know.
Specifically what I mean is block his entryway back to the surface.
Yeah, well, you know. He has tools down there and he can dig himself out through the cliff.
Yeah, but at least we can prevent him from being up at the surface for a while. Maybe we can just sands the cliff.
Yeah.
Are we... Okay.
And we could always check it back into the clubhouse.
Let's go home.
Let's go home? Okay.
This episode has dragged on long enough.
And we still have credits.
Did you finish doing everything that you wanted to? I guess. Okay, now you can finally share your incredible experiences with me. You did so well. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna dance in place. Oh, there's that song.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations! You have saved day.
And now it's time for the cast call.
Vicky Minch, Lardna and Aloysius, and Pokey. Buzz Buzz! Oh, bye Pokey.
Yep.
Liar Exaggerate. Thanks for that, asshole. Frank Fly, the Sharks, B.H. Perkle,
Mayor.
Captain Strong. Yeah, you asshole.
And the very capable and competent Onet police force.
Yeah.
And now on to Tucson.
Paula's mom and dad. Mama!
With their teddy bear.
Yay! Orange Kid.
And Exit Mouse.
Apple Kid. Oh, hey, Gallagher.
Yeah.
The Runaway Five.
With Van.
Yep. Oh, of course. Oh, I like that their theme came out with that.
It's been playing the whole time, really.
Well, I meant their specific jingle, but anyway.
The Blue Klux Klan up there.
Oh, bye, Pokey.
Yep.
And the Manny Manny statue. Bubble Monkey! Tony, Maxwell, Tessie. Tessie Watching Club. Brick Road!
Pre-dungeon Brick Road at that.
Doctor and Donuts.
With his exploding Skyrunner.
Hi, Jeff. I'm sorry. No. Just... no. Oh, God. Don't play with the belch.
He was running from it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. George Montague.
Mm-hmm.
Gerardo Montague. Ah,
The good old
Tolerama.
monkey caves. He also had some extra dialogue at the end.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like going all that way.
I can't blame you. And bye, Pokey.
Yep. Bye, Runway 5.
Hi, Pooh. Pooh's Master and Star Master.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And
Post-dungeon Brick Road.
with a noble warrior, just for good record. Or for good, whatever. Tended tribesman with the Mr. Saturn. Bye, Mr. Saturn. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, only one of them actually died.
Mm-hmm. And then generic NPCs.
That just occupied the entire screen.
Mm-hmm. Now these are just all the random people that had no actual names.
Right.
Including the doctor and nurse.
This is actually a pretty cool way to handle credits.
Yeah.
This is more like a casting... or not
Dad.
casting. Yeah.
Dad.
Dad is a phone.
Yes.
Tracy, Mom, and Ness. Toby made it into one more credit sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Fuzzy Pickles. Please don't tell me that I just called something.
You just
Please
called
don't.
some-
God damn it! 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 No!
I was biting my lip so hard. Fuzzy Pickles.
Fuck you.
But you saw he just took a picture, right?
Yeah,
And now we get the developer staff.
Oh my
Backed
God.
by all the photographs
that he took over the
that he
course of
took
the game.
during the course of the game.
So this is Ness telling his mom about everything and explaining all of the pictures that were taken.
Yep.
God damn it. I cannot believe that.
I can. You have a talent for that with this game.
So, that was Earthbound.
That was Earthbound.
That's a whole lot of what the fuck wrapped in a really cool package and a really functional and very well done RPG.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what the fuck? Wow, so I'm gonna say, I've heard mention of Earthbound and its, cult fan base over the years, but I've never actually played the game.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I mean, obviously you guys have seen this whole Let's Play, so you know. But to actually experience it firsthand, I have to say, what the fuck? No, in all seriousness, this is really cool. I can see why this is a really popular game, or popular in the underground fan base that kind of took to the internet. Concept of Saturn font by...
Yeah.
I imagine
the creator,
that...
Shigesato Itoi.
Yeah.
But that font, in the original Japanese version, is actually based on his daughter's handwriting.
Oh.
So when they brought it over to English, they had to try and make something that was just as whimsical for the Saturn font. And I think they did a pretty good job of envisioning how a young child would, create this weird little alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they meant by the concept of the font.
That's kind of cool, though.
And there we are in the desert.
But just it takes a while to get going.
Mm-hmm.
But it really built well on itself. Like, everything made sense. Everything had... Okay, I say everything made sense, but it made sense within the context of the world.
Yeah.
I like the idea that it's totally like these kids gathering on a playground and making up this totally awesome adventure that they were totally going on. That, oh yeah, well, when I went to the end of time, and, you know, I totally beat up the bad guy, and wait, no, it wasn't you. I was praying to everyone, and their prayers helped us get through at the end. Shigesato, okay. Itoi.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Remember that?
Yeah.
All those sounds are the ones they came up with.
Yeah.
The belch, Venus's sound, the mew sound.
Yeah, no. But this is a really good game. Little weird at the end.
Just a little.
Like, a lot weird. Like, that last sequence going up, like entering the cave to go to Gygas. That took a really unexpected direction. I was not expecting walking on brain. Or intestines or whatever, but that was very clearly organic.
Yes. And it is, and one theory is that you just literally walked up to a uterus.
It looked like one.
Yeah. And I know there are people that will fight you in the fan base for mentioning that because they claim it is nothing like that whatsoever. And
okay, underneath it looked like a vagina, and then the
Yes.
thing itself, that turned into the eye of Ness, looked like a cervical opening until they actually changed that.
Yeah.
That's just me actually knowing what anatomy looks like, so there you go. That said, it really fits in well also with the name of the series being Mother, despite it being Earthbound in America.
In Japan it's Mother because, well, that's kind of the central theme.
And I find it very interesting that the very thing that puts Gygas over, that was interesting.
The Anunta.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But that it was the prayer that reached Mom that made him suddenly shift into that last form.
And yet another reason they had us put our name in.
I like the fourth wall breaking with that, though.
Yeah.
That was actually really well done. That it is our prayers and our efforts that are actually giving them the final push they need to defeat Gygas. And I can see where a lot of the influence came in on Undertale. Like,
oh, yeah.
I can see it very blatantly now that I've actually seen this game. Outside of musical reference, the fourth wall breaking, the fact that a character you meet right at the beginning who proclaims to be your best friend is in fact one of the last people that you fight. In fact, the last person that you fight. What?
Get ready to laugh.
Hello, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now. It may not be none of my business, but don't you think it would be a good idea if you took a break?
Right at the very end of the game.
Really?
Yes.
Oh
you mentioned you were hoping that would happen. And I just bit my lip because I knew there was a good chance of it.
This isn't a scripted event?
No.
This is literally just because we were going through the fucking credits, he decided to call.
Yes. Because it had been long enough.
Okay. Yeah, the fate of the world's at stake.
Not anymore.
Well.
But this seems kind of familiar, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Ness in his pajamas.
Being woken up in the middle of the night by a knock at the door. an unnecessarily loud knock at the door. What an annoying knock. I agree.
Same thing she said at the very beginning.
Yeah. My leg.
Same thing she said at the very beginning.
Okay.
Not the same thing he said.
No, but what the fuck is going on here?
Hi, Piggy.
A letter arrived from my brother Pokey. It is addressed to Ness. There's no stamp and it's not time for the mailman to come. Anyway, I brought it over. Well, thank you, Picky. It says, "Come and get me, loser." Spankety, spankety, spankety. I wonder where he is. That's a very good question. Where did he go?
Nobody knows.
Another era, I guess?
No.
End?
Who knows?
Well, he said that that's where he was
Yeah.
trying to go to.
But yeah, the end.
So, of course, we have to get one last call from Dad at the end.
Mm-hmm. But that is the last screen. You can't get out of this one. It just sits here forever until we turn it off.
Right. But, so, that was a thing.
That was a thing that just happened. Yes.
And then, of course, you know, they took, almost 10 years to come out with Mother 3 after this game?
Something like that. I forgot when it got released in Japan.
I remember actually, years and years ago, when people were getting really excited about, oh my god, a sequel to Earthbound is coming out! It's actually happening! It's happening! So, no idea if that's going to be a thing with us. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
But, I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough of Earthbound and getting to see my reactions to all of the what the fuck is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for having me on.
Well, thank you for joining me.
Yeah. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and now you know where a lot of references for, Undertale came from.
Yes.
A whole lot of references for Undertale.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm seeing the references. But, no, this is a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
So, I am really glad, actually, that I was able to get through it without being spoiled a whole bunch.
Yeah. So am I, because some of your reactions were priceless.
Fuzzy pickles.
Fuzzy pickles. It served a purpose at the end.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
It was not a purpose.
It was a backdrop to the credits.
That was not a purpose.
Yes,
it was not there. No, there was no point for any of that. It was completely pointless. You put me through that hell for no fucking reason. Fuzzy pickles, go fuck yourself.
And on that note, I think we can wrap this Let's Play up.
I think we should.
So anyway, thank you all so much for joining us on this little romp through a, 22-year-old Super Nintendo game. And I will see you back next time for whatever follows this.
Fuzzy pickles.
Any last thoughts? Well said. Take care, everybody. We will see you back next time for more.
See you then.